Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Calmsden Farm here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, CWATTY. It is the second week of October, or the second half of October, however you determine the days in relation to month length when you're playing at various different days. I'm going to start doing some seeding, and I'm going to take canola and I'm going to give that a bit of a seeding on my lovely little field over here. I have off camera been round my productions, sold all my bread, cakes, canola oil, honey and beeswax, so made quite a nice bit of money from that. I haven't checked yet today on the BGA. To see if I can finish tipping that manure that I so brilliantly put in there yesterday. Finish emptying my trailer. I would like to empty my trailer because, like I say, I would like to be able to come up and get the old harvest contract completed. The only problem with shallow cultivating rather than deep cultivating using a harrow is that you can't really tell after you've seeded where you've actually seeded. Try and do a better job of staying outside the lines. I'm doing my headland first. But yeah, getting some canola seeded. I've yet to upgrade to a bigger seeder. Look at that sunrise here on the map. I'll get a screenshot for the thumbnail. Guess what we could do? We could go and check on the potential of the BGA to accept the manure. I could probably check whether it's got capacity from right here, can't I? Well, a few litres. Space. What about the flour factory? Not sold on that. We might be able to tip enough just to force that contract to complete, which would be great, because then it's out of the way and I've got my money. I've been paid. And then we can start looking at what we're going to spend our vast fortune on that we are now accruing. And like I say, more land would be great. does look to be a line that I can follow. As far as feeding. Switch over onto this fella. Get the worker hired. And he can drive up and down. Doing an excellent job of things. And I will have to tidy up the bits that he misses. Right. Meanwhile, over at the manure, still not really helped, has it? You know what? Going to look at sell points and see if there is a manure sell point. There is a manure heap sell point. I thought there would be. You know what, while we're here, might as well get a slurry one as well, just in case. I'm not waiting around for that. I'm not. Seriously, BGA, increase your processing speed. I must admit, it's something I forgot to check on the map before I started playing, because normally it's one thing I do on mod maps, and I've done it ever since FS19, is make sure the BGA is processing. It has, well, not only does it process a bit quicker, but it also has massive capacity for tipping stuff. So you don't have that problem. Let's head back to the farm quick and see if we can't grab some... Now, what was that contract for? Can you remember? Can you remember what the contract was for, ladies and gents? It was barley. So we want to take some barley up to the grain mill. See if we can't, as I say, complete that contract. Put my headlights on. A little bit dark under these trees. They're definitely in full-blown winter orange now. Silage bunker got emptied. Silage has gone into storage. Like I say, we will get some more silage sold this winter, I think. Okay, our corn is still not ready to harvest, from what I've seen. Yeah, field 23 still not ready to harvest. 22 is still doing what it's doing. I'm not going to take a lot, because I don't think I need a lot. I'm only 2%. We've got this, so the seeder's working away doing the canola for me. Might possibly look at investing in a second seeder. Which would be very nice, because then I could get another field underway as well. Haven't checked the about that nice. No, that nice Fent is still there. Second-hand Fent. Well, you know, I am tempted to buy that. Big class harvester. Ooh. John Deere mower. Could do. Potato harvester. As I say, I did like the idea of having the Fent. $223,000, I'll take that. Nice big tractor. %89 transported. So that contract is far from being complete. Okay, we ain't completing that contract anytime soon then. We're going to have to wait a couple of months, probably till the new year. That's not good. That is not good at all. I thought my grain mill would have sufficient capacity. I really did. To meet any contract, but obviously not. Put that back in then. Conveyor belt is sat there. He's sat there. I've got a nice new truck. Look at that, look. Look at this for a bit of kit. It's an auto loader. It's easier to drive around places and it holds a lot more stuff. I think my red is ready. unload them for a second. Right. So yeah, here we are then at the store with our brand new, well, not brand new, but second hand piece of equipment. We'll give it a quick repair while we're here. Right. So I want a seeder then, really. That Bourgeot one is nice. 8 meters. We'll go for Bourgeot. I like the Bourgeot. It was some miters. And then we want some seed and stuff, don't we? Might be too much. May have just bought way too much stuff, but we'll see. Well, that's not looking promising, is it? That's filling up quite fast. Well, I only hold 5,000 litres of seed. Yeah, we've got a pallet spare then, ladies and gents. I've probably bought way too much fertiliser then, looking at this as well. I can see us coming back. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a 3,000 litres of seed. Sorry, 5,000 litres of seed and 3,000 litres of fertiliser. That's not going to go a long way. So we spent a lot of money. We've got a nice new bit of kit. Nice new tractor. Well, second-hand tractor. So we've got 10,000 hours. Only 10 hours on it though. Which isn't a lot. That's nothing. That's like barely a day's work. And a brand new lovely cedar planter that can do everything. Yeah, nice bit of kit. Then we'll get the big Lambo to grab the roller, and he can do the field rolling. But obviously not at this moment in time, because worker is seeding, and I'm busy doing this, so we don't have the luxury of using another helper. May have turned a little bit too weird then. That jumped. Yeah, I like this. I do like this Bordeaux cedar. Again, ideally, if it was in the 9 metre, 12 metre region, it would be awesome. And obviously, if it had a slightly bigger capacity seed and fertiliser, it'd be even better. But, you know, it is what it is. But I do like it. The fact that it can do all the crops, and again, it's another direct drill. So direct drill, obviously very useful technology to have. But you can then skip cultivating and stuff if you want to. Yeah, it's just bouncing when I turn. I think it's hitting the tractor. Perhaps I should have fitted my tractor with a drawbar just to put that extra bit of a spacer, that extra bit of separation and distance between the tractor and the seeder. Because that would have definitely solved it, I think. Yeah, that's definitely catching on the tractor when the tractor is turning. We need to watch out for that. And like I say, I'm going to try and go in straight lines in a minute. I'm just giving myself a bit of a headland. But yeah, because of the issue I had with the disc harrow, the other video, when I was doing my cultivating, and it was sliding around. I ended up buying that Pottinger disc harrow, which is the vanilla in-game one. I did also have a look at on the mod hub then after that to see if there was any modded disc harrows, because I do like the shallow cultivating as an option to not produce stones. So you've got the John Deere high performance disc from Custom Modding. So yeah, that should be pretty good. You obviously got the Horse Joker from Giants. Then you've got these 3-section. Cultivators, 9.2 meters. Have them in whatever colours you want. There's all manners of metallic options and regular options. You can obviously specify your branding. Massey Ferguson, New Holland, Vaderstad, Amazoni, Case, Deutschfahr, Fendt, Porsche, John Deere. So yeah, you can customise them however you want. Available in 3-section or 5-section versions. 5-section version obviously being 15.2 meters. So yeah, that was quite nice. And I do believe as well with that one pack as well, they might just be regular cultivators then. I thought they'd added them as subsoilers, but I believe they've probably added them as cultivators. Yeah, you've got the heavy cultivator option, heavy soil option. So these ones will produce stones. Shame. When it comes to subsoilers, we're not better catered for. But I have to grab the Cultiplow Platinum but want a subsoiler. I believe that's the biggest one I've got installed. I'm surprised I haven't got any cool subsoiler mods, bigger subsoilers. I'm sure I have on other, unless they're included in maps. I know the Elm Creek, again, Stevie's Elm Creek edit map includes its own cultivator and plough, I think. So yeah, we're getting on very well. We're about, like I say, we're heading into the winter months. Going to be an interesting time. It's a shame, like I say, it's a shame I haven't been able to complete that bloody contract. You know? But I definitely want to make a few changes to the farm next year. Like I say, switching over the field 23 and 22. Getting those repurposed. And then I would like to, hopefully, by the spring, have made profit from my silage and things, so that, and my productions over the winter, that I could maybe buy some land in the spring, which could be very useful for me getting my root crop put in. Starting off with sugar beets and then looking to do potatoes a bit further down the road. I also wouldn't mind doing a cotton harvest at some point. I know we don't typically do cotton in the UK as a crop, but in this game, anything is possible. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a go at maybe a cotton harvest. Again, I've got the spinnery, so, and I must admit, I've not shown you the spinnery yet, have I? I've not been into that area yet. So, go over there, and I ain't even started manufacturing clothes yet. I should probably get me fabrics moved and put into the tailor shop, so it can start making me some clothing, which again we can sell in the Diddly Squat farm shop. Now you've got to sell your Diddly Squat t-shirts and caps and other items, your tea towels, your aprons. If you haven't shopped on Diddly Squat farm shop website, head over to Diddly Squat. Buy the lovely products from Jeremy Clarkson's farm. Some products are only available from the shop itself. You have to visit the shop. A lot of the perishable stuff, food products, things like that, you can only buy at the shop. You can't buy those online, so you can't order a bottle of cow juice be delivered, unfortunately. That's not an acceptable practice. You can order his Hawkstone lager though, and I have to say, from my own experience of having tried a case at Christmas, nice. I've still got one bottle left actually in my coal house downstairs. Yes, ladies and gents, I live in a property that's so old it actually has a coal house where years ago, before the time of central heating and gas fires, when everybody had open coal fireplaces, you actually had a special room in the house for storing coal in, bags of coal that used to be delivered. Obviously we don't store coal in it these days. We store fruit and vegetables because it's nice and cool in there. So our fruit and vegetables that when we purchase those each week when we do our shopping are kept in there. Some of our tinned products are kept in there. Our tinned food is kept in there that we don't have room for in the kitchen cupboards, in the actual kitchen itself. So things like, rice pudding, tins of fruit, tins of custard, things like that, which you don't eat all the time, that's kept in the coal house. And of course in there we also keep alcohol, beer, father's beer, mother's wine, and I keep all my pop overstock in there. I normally have a bag, a shopping bag with about 6 bottles in, which is at the bottom of the stairs, so it's easy for me to access. And then the rest of the pop is kept in the coal house to keep it cool. And basically, as I take bottles from the bag, somebody refills it for me, and then when they go shopping, they refill the coal house. So there's a nice little production chain with my fizzy pop needs. Yeah, but as I say, I live in like a proper old school brick house. So like I say, it's got a proper brick, like I say, coal house, proper brick outhouse or shed, which is attached to the house. It's, you know, but again, that's quite useful for storing things. We've also got, which was very rare at the time, a downstairs toilet. We've got a downstairs toilet and an upstairs one. Obviously, we've got the one in the bathroom. But yeah, very rare. At the time our house was built, back in the I think it was 1940s. That it actually had a downstairs toilet. And even a lot of the modern houses around where I live, you know, my next door neighbours and things like that, they don't have downstairs toilets. So yeah, very happy about that. It's great for when you have guests over to visit, or you have family visiting, because they haven't got to keep going upstairs when they need the loo. They can use the downstairs one. They're not traipsing all through your house. Getting on quite well with the seeding, aren't we? Like I say, got to follow it up then with rolling once the seeding has been completed. As I say, the sorghum field, we just have to leave that, unfortunately. Because, well, field 3 we have to leave because that's going to be sorghum. We can't plant that until the spring. It's a bit of a shame, I have to say. It would be nice to have been able to have planted sorghum a little bit earlier, to be able to plant it now. Something I might look at with the growth calendar, the growth file of the map. I might edit that myself so that sorghum can be planted at the same time as the wheat, the barley, oat and canola, and it has the same planting and harvesting windows. One thing I haven't checked is a contract. No. Chickens are fed, sheep are fed, cows are doing okay. Yeah. Let's have a look at the field overview. Are we getting fertilizer? Yes. That is key. Saves me, I'm not going to have to spray these fields. But once they are seeded, that is all good. We're a little bit ahead of the curve, I think. The fact that we're getting crops in the ground in October. And if everything works out correctly, which I hope it does, we're not going to need to do any kind of spraying of these fields. So the next time we need to touch these fields after we've seeded and rolled will be when we come to harvest them in the autumn, next autumn, which is a long way away. So I'm definitely going to have to find some things to keep myself busy with in the springtime now. Because, yeah, a lot of my work is going to be done here at the late autumn, beginning of winter. But what I'll do, ladies and gents, is I'm going to carry on, get this field seeded, let the other field get seeded, and then I can bring you guys back for another episode here on Calmsden Farms very, very soon, in the not too distant future. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed yourselves today, ladies and gents, and I look forward to seeing you with another video very soon. Take care of yourselves, ladies and gents. Stay safe. Goodbye for now. Cheerio.